December. What day is today? I don't know. I know it's Wednesday. Hold on. Okay, number one, I thought it was Wednesday. It's Thursday. Okay. So it's December 12th, 2019. Carlos just left. We were up the roof walking toward the chickens, and then it started raining, and it was not like a mist like it's usually here. It was a kind of like a rain. So we were like, let's abort this chicken visit and just go ahead and go home, because it's really bad. It's been really bad. It's been very Seattle weather here. I'm not gonna complain about that, but you know what I mean. So yeah, so I thought it was Wednesday, so I thought I had more time than I thought. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do today. My mom is in the room because I think she's a little mad. What's new? So yeah, I'm going to show you guys my knitting, where I have my yarn, and when I have my knitting and all that. We're gonna do that later. But yeah, let me just make something very warming for breakfast, because I need it today. It's really bad. Okay, welcome back. I had my breakfast. It was amazing. I did an oatmeal. I'm very predictable. I wanted to do a banana waffle, and I have a recipe that looked really good, but my bananas were not good enough. They were a little green, to the green side. You know, when you're making something with bananas, they have to be like pretty much rotten. Okay, so let me turn around. No, I have not said what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now that we are BFFs and you have seen my life for the past 11 days, and you have seen my mess. I don't live in a pristine house like everybody believes, because I always have like the kitchen, and the kitchen is very manageable for me, but the rest I really work really hard to keep it contained. But I'm outgrowing the space, definitely. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you my yarn, where I keep it, what I have, and where I knit. So let me turn this around. Okay, so I usually knit in this corner. Sometimes I go into this middle, but it's just not good for my back. So I always try my best to move all the cushions to the side, and then get myself all the way to the back, and then elongate my legs here, and it's super cozy. And then this way is my TV. Okay, by its side, I have this IKEA. It's like a plant, I would say, shelf unit, and I used to have my herbs up here. I used to have rosemary, everything. They graduated to the little space I have on the roof, my little container. So I only have the basil, because this one will definitely die if I put it up there, because it's really cold. But up there, that's pretty much what you can see from the outside, is my plants. Down here, I have my whips. So sometimes I have 3, that's why there's a hole here. But, and the other one is hanging, because I need to probably put it here, because now the hanging situation, and I'll show you that, doesn't work anymore. But I have that space for it, and I try to keep it very contained, this second shelf, because that one you can see it from the street, and you can tell, like, people look up and see everything. Okay, so here I have my 2 whips, and I also have, and I'll drop something, and I also have my journaling notebook there. So I have everything. So I sit here and journal and knit and do all my meditation stuff. So here I have my Missoni Accomplish, and then again, when I'm done with it, I put it back in here, and the instructions should go in. And then here I have my hanging leaves. Okay, so down here I have 2 baskets, and that's what I was cleaning the other day, because I think when my mom switched these plants up, a lot of dirt went into both of them, so that's what I was cleaning them. So let me move this back a little bit. So in this first basket, I have all my interchangeable needle sets. I also have a box, and I'm going to show you later, with all my like single needles. So here I have, like, for instance, the one that I bought yesterday. I have some Addies and some liquid, and I have a notebook that I used to use a lot back in the day, and I have here like all my colors, and I have swatches and all my, pretty much my kind of like inspiration for my closet. So everything, my mood board pretty much is here. Pretty much is here. So also I have some socks that I started and never finished. I have my Poet here. I have stuff like this. So very contained. And then I have a bunch of like random stuff. Pens, pins, measuring tapes, everything here in this little baggie. So everything is contained. And I'm not kidding, it gets messed up really fast. And then I have my yarn in waiting basket. So pretty much every time I have a project that I want to work on, like soon, I put it here. So everything that I bought the other day, I have it here. So I have that yarn for that cute little sweater, the yarn for the hat, the yarn that I bought, La Vietnamese. I'm working on a sweater with this yarn. And then I have, like, this is for the Poet. And I want to do that Salutary Verret in white. And I have this here also waiting. So everything is in waiting here. I want to do the hat that I did last year. I don't remember the name of the pattern, but I put it here. I lost that hat, and I want to make it in this Lion brand yarn. This is alpine wool. I have this forever. This is very old. It's a bulky, so I think that color will look really pretty on me. And I have some random also instructions, and then, you know, Anna's dildo that she gifted me that last year, and I have tried to use it many times and I can not figure it out. But yeah, this is my first spot where I have some yarn and a bunch of projects, or 2 projects. Okay, moving on. I am in my mom's, Stella's kids room, Gringo's room, everybody's room. It's here. She's paying her stuff. What are you paying? Oh wow, that's a lot of money. Okay. So here I have this llama that I bought at Target, and I wanted to decorate it. I started, but I'm not very happy with it because I really wanted to really get it really festive. But here I have everything. I have like sweater quantities, and I also have like single skeins. So I have 3 of these, but I have 1 out just for me to remember that it's available. And I have stuff like this that I already work on, and this is extra stuff. And I have some other random skeins. So I have that one. I bought this one when I went to Tampa. I bought this for something, and I don't remember what I bought it for, but I love it. I also have like 3 of these that I don't know what I bought it for, but they're somewhere. And yeah, I have a lot of single skeins. This is super old. I remember I made such a drama when I went to get this and I couldn't find it. Well, you know my stories, but I have 3 of those to make a sweater. So everything, you know, it's kind of like pretty yarns are waiting for me to be used. A lot of kind of like sock stuff, because yeah. But yeah, that is another basket with more yarn. And then I use this yarn to gather fabric. So I have a black one, a white one, and then this really bright one. So whenever I gather my skirts, I use this for, and I think I showed that already. And then all my swatches, gay swatches, are here. And I have, of course, the loves of my life over there, reminding me that I love them so much. This is when Francisco was like 3, and this is when Stella was in competitive share, and she was like 14 there. So Yeah. So the other day I recorded myself going through these 2 baskets. This is where I have some more Ringo. He's playing with his ball. So I have this here. This used to be in the room per se. It's like a clothing rack, and I used to have this with like all my whips hanging, and I think I show that on my Instagram. But here I have like all my indie patterns that are waiting for me to cut and pretty much sew on. And then this is Stella's. I made this dress and she wanted it, but she needs to come in and see the hem, or you see how short she wants it. And then these are some jeans that I finished pretty much like a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't finished I haven't put in the button. I even have like the hardware and everything on. Oop. Okay, so down here I have a mess. Here I have some fabric. I bought this the other day at Joann's. This is a wool polyester blend. I think I'm gonna make us coat with it. And then this is just what is this called? Oh my god, I have no mind today. But yeah, I have some other stuff here that I'm gonna work with. And then here in this basket, let me get it out of the way so you can see it. I have some yarn that I bought the other day. So I bought 5 of these to make the bright sweater by Junko Okamoto, and you guys know I am obsessed with her. So I think with 5 I'm gonna have enough. That sweater asked for a sports weight yarn, but I got a fingering because I never get gauge with her sports weight. I always get the fingering, so fingering it is. And I love this one. It's kind of like a really tough, and whenever you wash it, it looks really pretty, this fabric, this yarn. I also went rogue the other day, and I found all this was 50%. So I pay pretty much $5 or $6 per skein of this mohair. And I have this kind of like grayish. I only could find 1. And then I think I found 2 of this pretty color. But you guys know with 2, I'm not going to be able to do anything. Oh, this is even different. It looks really similar here. So yeah, oh no, it's the same thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got 2 of those, and then this one didn't even have a ball band. So I don't know what color to even get more. And look at that variation. So it's so pretty. And besides that, I also found this one. This one, it was on sale as well. It was $20. I got it for $10. And this one I'm going to do a hat, probably, I don't know. But I like all those kind of like tweedy colors on that black. Okay, moving on, I have a bunch of yarn here that are like, these are some Clark socks that I need to finish. I love even this. Is my favorite part. Like, you have like this beautiful detail here, and this Clark socks are by Jacqueline Salem, and I will link her pattern and her page, Ravelry page down so you can see it. But look at that that little cable back there. It's just like the cutest thing. I am so scared to do the heel gusset whatever, because I have never done anything like that. So yeah, it scares me. So that's why I have not finished that. And then I have like this. I have 3. I bought it for to make a shawl, but I have one here just to remind me that I have 2 more, and I'm going to show you guys that later. Like, I swatched for this yarn to make a piece of silver, and I never went and did it. So I don't know. I bought this when I went to store. It's called Homestead Fiber and Yarn in near Dallas, and this was like hand dyed, and I thought it was the cutest thing, but I have never used that. And then I also have like this. I bought it to make last year. This is, I think it was raccoon, I don't know, but then Gringo got through it, and I was so mad. He thought it was like something for him to play with. And then you see I have 2 more of those. I have this I used already. This, I don't know what is it for. And then I have like a sweater quantity of this everywhere, just like everywhere. But yeah, a bunch of random skeins of yarn. Basket, I took this from the basket that I was organizing the other day, and this is our yarn that I'm already done with it, and these are like extra stuff. And then also here I have some stuff that you know, I have a sweater quantity of this, no comments. And then I have some other stuff that I already finished the sweaters, and I have like extra stuff. So there we go. And here I have this, and this is a tapestry fabric, and I am going to make a coat with this. So, and I know it's gonna look like a bathrobe, and I don't care. Okay, I am ready to go. My mom is teasing her hair because she is really mad that I have been recording her without her fixing her hair. You know what I have to say about that? Not my problem. So I have today some Maywell jeans. These are kind of like a straight kind of pants. I love these, and I wish I can recreate them in other colors because Maywell is expensive. And then I have a J. Crew wool turtleneck underneath. I don't like to do this like super bulky stuff one on top of the other, but it's so cold that I can, like, seriously. And then I have my Meg sweater from Junko Okamoto, and this one is made with Manos de Uruguay Alegría, I think it is. It's the worst that way, but it's super big, oversized, and I love all the details on it. You have cables, you have pearls, knits, open work. Yeah, it's something. So yeah, and because it's raining, I'm gonna do my raincoat on top, and I'm gonna be super warm. Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang guys remember that Carlos went to a party and he was hammered. So it's like a gala that they do for Latinos that kind of like work in like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon. They have like a, I don't know, it's just like a connection kind of, I would say clubber, I don't know what it is, but I know it's like a gala. And I thought I was going to use one of Stella's prom dresses. She has 3, of course. Not that she used it those same day or the same year. She went 3 times to prom. But I was just like, I want to use one of those. And then the one that I wanted to use, it was a black one. And she took it. She had like something. I had to go and bring it to her so she can use it for something. But I was just like, well, I don't have a dress now. What am I gonna do? So I went to Joann's and I'm gonna make a dress. This is for Saturday, okay? It's Thursday, it's 4:15. So let me turn this around. Okay, so this is the fabric. I was very debating into getting it because I thought it was a little bit, this is the inside, not that you can see any different, but I thought it was a little too romantic, too baby dollish, too cute for me. Like I would like to have the same thing, maybe a little bit darker, has a little bit of variation. You have a little bit of white here, a little bit of pink, a little bit of like beige. But my mom thought it was going to be like a gray fabric, and I was just like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead for it with it. It was $20.99 a yard, and I got 3.5, and I think I'm gonna be able to make a dress. And then I also got the lining, but yeah, I'm gonna do like a full floor to the floor kind of dress, and it's gonna have kind of cute flounce kind of sleeve. So I have pretty much 24 hours to come up with a dress for this gala. Also, I didn't want to do like sequins or anything like that because, you know, we're not in Puerto Rico, we are in the United States, and galas for here, like wedding and stuff like that, people go in jeans. So I'm not looking for people to be super dressed up, but at least it looks kind of decent and kind of pretty. But if I had another choice, I would have gone with the other choice, but it's cute enough.